The United Nations has declared June 13 as International Awareness Day for people with albinism. The aim is to encourage, strengthen and understand the challenges faced by people living with a skin condition. For more on this, I'm joined in studio by poet Boitumelo Gaddafi. Boitumelo, very good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. So we are marking what is a very important day. When did you realize that you were somewhat different from everyone around you?
So by the time I started going to school, which is grade 1, that's when now you find other kids teasing you, calling you names, and then you start asking yourself these kind of questions of why am I looking different? Why am I not like the next person? So probably when I was 7, 8, yes. So that's when I realized.
And how was it explained to you as you began to question why you were different in appearance, at least?
Honestly speaking, nobody explained anything to me. I just had to figure it out as I grew. But one thing that I really appreciated growing up was the fact that my mom gave me, the best love ever. And I think that on its own was enough. But, accept what is happening in the society or accept what other people are doing or saying to me, So the family love was the best. So it's the one that kept me going.
Despite all of that, albinism is still incredibly misunderstood. There are myths and superstitions around it.
Yeah.
In your daily life, do you encounter a lot of that where you're still asked, quote-unquote, weird questions by people who don't understand that this is a mere skin condition?
Look, I've tend to understand as an activist that as much as there are people who lack information, and I am an activist, my job is to make it easy for people to learn. I need to liberate, I need to educate, I need to teach people about albinism rather than just to say, I feel pity because of somebody is calling me names. But then there are people who are just mocking you, who are doing it deliberately just so that they can spite you, And those ones I tend to, I fight with them. Not necessarily physical fight, but, I tend to be harsh towards them.
Is it hard?
It was hard when I was growing up. I tell you, at some point in time, I had to walk around carrying stones, when somebody calls me, a derogatory name or rather, Leswafa, Lehwetle, Lehoa, so it was hard for me, but now you tend to understand when you grow and mature that I need to accept myself. So the day I started understanding that, nothing is going to change. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm still going to be the same. So I was like, then, meaning I'm not the one with the problem. You the one with the problem. The person who has got something to say regarding my skin is the one with the problem. I don't have the problem. So then that's when I realized that, what, I need to live my life. The world does not owe me anything. I don't owe anyone any explanation. So I've got to live my life.
And you are doing just that because, and you're doing it in the creative space. You're a poet. I referenced this coming into the conversation. How has life as a person living with albinism translated into your poetry?
Honestly speaking, it is interrelating in a way or a way in now. I was going through emotions all the time. I know that, like somebody would say something or somebody would hit me or, So I was going through those kind of emotions. And the only way to deal with the emotions was to, pen them down. And that's when I realized that, okay, hey, maybe this is a gift, Then that's how I built, my art, my craft into, writing about reality, writing about my experiences, writing about identity. So most of my work is on identity. So that's how I'm growing. But just on the other side of things, business side of things, sometimes when you get on stage and then people, the first thing that they see, they don't see a poet. Mm-hmm. They see a person with albinism, then a poet. It's like even when somebody meets me, before I know that you first look at the color of my skin and then you say, this human being, So instead of human being and then...
So they see the condition before the person.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I want to come back to your work as a poet because I'm told that you have actually prepared a little something for us for today. Can we hear it?
You want to hear it now?
Let's go ahead.
Okay, so this piece is titled Albinism is a Sin. Not a sin, S-I-N, S-C-E-N-E. So something like, Too much blood lost in the land of the free. We fought for freedom, not to harm each other because of the color of our skin. To give life to nature became a sin. Reproduction of albinism is seen as a sin and an opportunity. Yet all that a soul seeked was to live free. Why does my lack of melanin appears to be a job opportunity to feed the sick society? Where is our unity? The world stands still as we continue to steal the pride of another human being. I'm sick and tired of all this hatred, discrimination, and premeditated killings. Our existence and dignity is being stripped. We walk unfree, fearing for our lives from strangers and even our own siblings. As an activist, all this is taking a toll on me daily. Weekly, I'm weak. My soul is sick. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve to live. Why should I live? Maybe I should live. This earth is not for me. Heaven is for keeps. Do I really have to question my identity? I asked God, why did He create me? Ever since I was a kid, the situation did not change. It has always been. The color of my skin will dig my grave 6 feet. I'm a rejected seed. They failed to protect me but managed to legalize weed. Dear Lord, how do you fasten the speed of my prayers to relieve persons living with albinism to live in peace? You see, I've experienced a lot in my life. I've experienced a lot. My soul needs to heal. How do you kill another human being and claim they disappeared in the hills? I thought everyone had the right to live. See, indeed, living with albinism is a sin. I've mastered rejection as a seed. I've mastered name-calling to build a brand that wins. I'm a beast. I'm a rare breed. I'm a surviving human being. My true potential and purpose is yet to be seen. I lead. I was honored to a certain degree. Don't tame my wildness. Don't shame my uniqueness. Don't scale my strength and weakness. Don't gossip nor assume anything regarding my existence. Don't gossip nor assume anything regarding my existence. See, living with albinism is a sin. These are true, these untold stories of a sinking nation. Gaddafi the poet.
Bitumelo Gaddafi, best point to leave it. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.